Hello everyone, welcome to next session. In this session, we will discuss what is Wiremock and we will understand uh, how many flavors of Wiremock are available and what it is what those are used for. So Wiremock is just a flexible tool for building the Mock API. So Mock APIs we have already discussed. That is the replacement of the real API, right? And the next thing is most important thing is what is Wiremock is it is a highly configurable HTTP server. So it returns an expected response for a given request. Given request here is the request which is sent by the client itself, right? By the application or by the client using which you are testing that particular API or system. So the HTTP server being used by the Wiremock on which Wiremock is built or which is the foundation of the Wiremock is that is Jetty web server. So Jetty is nothing, it's just a open source Java web server on which Wiremock is built, right? So that is started at the backend. So it is widely used for development and integration testing. So how it is used by the developer is, so suppose they're doing some unit testing and they want to test a particular piece of code that is done in the unit testing, but that particular code is dependent on any other API call. So in that case they can simply mock the API to send back the any hard-coded response, or we say that the canned response, to make their test pass or to check how that particular function behaves during the unit testing. So that's how the development team uses that. But the functionality or the feature used by the development team is quite limited as compared to the integration testing, because in case of integration testing you are also testing the functionality, proper functionality, there end-to-end functionality. So that's why in case of integration testing it is widely used, where you need to test the functional aspects of the API or your particular code, right, or that application. And the next thing is that's the same thing that is used to remove the external dependencies. So suppose we have a vendor API, right? So there are, whenever there are a system in the real world, suppose there is a banking system, it interacts with many backend system, like we have many vendor systems like Pfizer that performs uh, that provides transfer APIs to perform transfer operations. Transfer operation in the sense when I need to transfer fund from one bank to another, to the third party, right? So in that case, the Pfizer is the vendor. Similarly, there are many other logistics vendor also that provide their API to be used, right? So in that case, if that particular you want to test the particular external dependency and that is not available, so Wiremock can help you to remove that bottleneck and you can easily move that API and use and quickly start with the testing without waiting for a so much time, right? So that's how Wiremock plays quite important role. So currently there are two flavors available in Wiremock. One is Wiremock open source and another is Wiremock cloud. Wiremock open source is nothing, it's just a library provided by Wiremock. You can run that library. It's a jar file. So those are provided in the two flavors. One is the standalone jar and another one is just with the Wiremock. So standalone jar can be run simply as a you can run Wiremock as a standalone server also, because it has all the dependencies packed within that. And what is Wiremock cloud? Wiremock cloud is the cloud hosted version of Wiremock. It is also available free of course, but limited functionalities are available. You can personally use it, but if you want to use it at the enterprise level, in that case Wiremock, for the Wiremock cloud, you need to bear some cost if you want to use it for your enterprise or within the team you need to use that, right? So for Wiremock cloud I already have a separate course, because this is altogether a different thing if we compare it with the Wiremock open source. So this course will be limited to the Wiremock open source, where we will understand how Wiremock open source can be used to mock APIs, and how you can work with the Wiremock in different ways. So I have a proper different section for working with different ways to work with the Wiremock using admin API, using Java API, and using manual mappings. So we will be discussing all those things quite in detail in our upcoming sessions also. So now let's in the next session we will discuss how Wiremock works at the backend. Thank you.